Hi, my name is Rebecca Bruning. I'm currently a student at Mount St. Joseph University in the Reading Science program. I'm also currently taking my OGE practicum. So much fun. um, right now, I am teaching seventh grade. I'm an intervention specialist. I do an inclusion social studies class, two inclusion language arts classes, and one resource language arts, which means I work in a small group with students with disabilities. This is my second year teaching this, and I very much enjoy what I've been doing in my job. Let's see, books. I love to read. It is one of my deepest passions. Unfortunately, since I started this master's program, I haven't been reading very much at all because I've been, going through the classes. Growing up, I really struggled with reading. I was diagnosed in the third grade with a learning disability, and I could barely read. My parents tried tutors. It was, all of that. I had some really great teachers that helped me learn to read. I remember I was given a book. Now, I don't remember what the author of this book was. It's called The Shoeshine Girl. And I think I was in like the fourth grade, and I really enjoyed it. And so I started reading everything I could. Some of my most favorite authors growing up was Caroline B. Cooney, The Face on the Milk Carton. She also wrote Flight 116 is Down. But The Face on the Milk Carton was about this girl who sees herself on the back of a milk carton. And at the time, milk cartons was where, the missing children were put on the back of this milk carton. And so she finds out that she was kidnapped. And there's a whole bunch of books. There's 4 or 5 books afterward. It's really good middle school type area. Flight 116 is Down describes a plane that crashes, and actually it goes to each, a bunch of different persons, kind of like a Magnolia kind of thing, where everyone experiencing the crash, to the responders, to some of the kids or people who were on the plane, and some of the people die too. So it was really, I actually read that all in one night. Really, really enjoyed it. Take a look at my notes here. As an adult, my favorite book in the past 10 years was The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. That book actually created the FDA. The author was said that he wrote a book to hit people in the heart, but he ended up missing and aiming for the stomach. It kind of supports socialism and so forth, but what ended up happening was it exposed the gross things that were happening at the food packing plants, and how companies were just putting food out, and there was just all kinds of bacteria and horrible things. But the book is actually really, really good. It's about an immigrant family that comes with all the worldly possessions, and it's basically how they're chasing the American dream, and they really don't ever get it. But it's actually really good. One of the books I love to teach, Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. I love most of the stuff that she does, but that's one of my favorite all-time books to teach. And I taught it last year, but we decided to go a different route this year, so I felt kind of sad. It's a historical fiction. It takes place during the Holocaust, and a short story that I really, really enjoy, that I make sure that I get a chance to at least expose the children to every year, is Thank You, Ma'am by Langston Hughes. It's very short. I usually use it to teach characterization because there's only 2 characters in the entire short story. And it's about a young boy who tries to steal an older woman's purse, and she ends up taking him out, actually taking him to her home, find out he's hungry, and giving him the money that he was trying to steal because he wanted to buy a pair of blue suede shoes. And the only thing he ends up saying to her is, "Thank you, ma'am." And it's a story really about integrity, and it's actually a very thought-provoking story. And I really like teaching that to both the resource kids and the inclusion kids. I try not to I try not to water down as much as possible when I'm teaching with my resource students. So sometimes, hopefully this class will give me more information on how to have my lower readers reach higher text. That's what I'm hoping that to learn from this course. But sometimes we pick lower books because we don't think, or we try to help the children learn as best they can. Those are some of my favorites. I can't wait to read some of your favorites. Again, reading is one of my passions, and I can't wait to get back to reading for fun. As much as I love this master's program, one of those things. So I hope you have a nice rest of the time. Sorry for the background here. Currently, I am right now in Indianapolis. I'm going to the Dyslexia Conference Solutions Saturday tomorrow. So I just got in Indianapolis. So that's why I'm not at home. So I hope you all have a nice weekend and take care. Bye-bye.